bottom. Alright, that appears to be working. Give it a minute for anyone who wants to filter in. Okay, it's been a little bit. I didn't really, share this stuff anywhere anyway, so. Welcome in. For those observant among you, let's get this addressed nice and early because I have not worked out how to actually do it in terms of my profile itself, but it is on the agenda to get it done. You'll notice I have a lovely new PNG tuber. This is art of my Destiny character, done by the lovely Nice Riven, who you should all go and follow on Blue Sky and whatnot. They're great. They did a field guide for my character, and I was able to crop out this to act as, part of to basically be a PNG tuber. Cropped out by my lovely friend Corvus, who's also on Twitch. You should also go follow. Get their actual URL if I can, that would be helpful. I don't know if they've actually changed it. Yes, they have. Okay, well, whenever they re-debut and everything, you should go and check them out. Hello, Tavnia. Welcome on in. So, for those who... That's quite low. We're here with Did Everything today, because it is the release day. And I was impressed by the demo. I had reservations that having 100 characters means you're probably not going to have 100, home runs, but what I played I enjoyed, and that seems to be generally the consensus, that most of it's pretty great, but some of it falls a little bit flat. But we're going to go in and find out. Thanks for the autofill there. We will go with they, them today. Do we do what we did last time? I don't even remember it ever coming up, except for like once. It'll entertain us if it does. There we go. We are Inky, proud resident of Tittiesville, applying for a job. Oh, check the box, yeah. Hooray, we're approved. I have I have played this before, for those of you who missed it. So I have played this. I played the demo of it on stream. So you may find that I will breeze through some of the intro bits. Obviously, if you've missed that, you can go and find the VOD for that on YouTube at Inquisitor023. Bit of a seamless self-promotion there.
Happy Tuesday from your favorite Chief Executive Officer, David Most. As you know, every day here at Valdivian is a reason to celebrate, as stipulated in your appointment. Today, however, is extra monumental, as it's the first official day of our new island.
Hello.
Please join me in giving them a warm welcome to our team. Out of the 30-ish job applications we didn't immediately burn, yours had the least spelling errors. You're joining us at a very exciting time.
It's
And
true.
we're all proving
I do work to have very few spelling errors.
on the plaque above our daycare center, Valdivia, our business is value. We're so excited to have you joining ours. Coincidentally, the daycare center has been shuttered indefinitely due to the recent economic downturn. We thank our Director of Child Care Coordination, Irene Thomas, for her inspiring work.
Anyway, as my introductory fact, break the ice. I'm indirectly referenced in a porn game.
Hi there. You come highly recommended. I've heard great things about your can-do attitude.
I like Tom's expression. He's my vibe. Thanks, Tommy.
Oh, you are so welcome. I'm Tom, your manager. But you might find it easier to think of me as a leadership principal guidance associate.
Not easier.
I'm not from Yorktown.
I'm not from Tittiesville myself.
Great nice things about
Great nice things about that locale.
Seems like you are a success strategist.
It's nice being down in the valley of Tittiesville.
Wow.
I am, very much.
Customers deserve success, and in a strategic way. What could be better? Okay, champ. I'll let you get to it.
Thanks, Tom.
Hey, you there?
Hey, Sam.
Hey, hey!
Any advice?
Just keep that customer service robot voice on at all times, and no matter how mad you get, never give it back to them. And remember, I might have set you up for this job. You got it because you deserve it. You literally have a degree in customer service.
I said this before, I find it incredibly disappointing that they do not just outright say Lamoy instead of having, the voice actor laugh. Like, it should absolutely be, you literally have a degree in customer service, Lamoy. Like, get with the times. BFA in customer service, baby.
That's right! Oh, geez, here comes my manager. I gotta get back to work. Good luck, okay? You got this.
Thanks, Sam.
I haven't broken so much.
Alright. What seems to be the problem with the sewing machine?
Oh, I don't know. It stopped sewing a couple of years ago.
Sorry to hear that.
Can I get a refund, though?
Sure, why not?
Hello, I purchased this book and I'm extremely angry about it. Is there a manager I can speak to?
Sure, let me transfer you.
Thank you.
I ordered this.
What the? I ordered this couch in a pot and the kitchen's all wet and covered with wet stuff. I'm sorry to hear that.
Okay,
Can you explain how it popped?
sure. I blew it up and sat on it, and then it popped.
You said your kitchen's wet?
Yeah,
Were you using this couch in the kitchen?
yeah. That's the best place for watching TV while fixing my knife.
You used knives near the couch and avoid the warranty.
Why don't they ever tell you this?
Like, come on, they have you actually, they have the voice actor actually read out every instead of ever, but they won't give it Lamoy. Sorry about your loss.
Okay, bye.
Okay, bye.
I am a science teacher, Pronto Palace High School, Go Harridans, and I ordered this as part of a series in which I give students an element to take care of to learn how to be a good parent. This is not cobalt. Not as fine as normal cobalt stimulus.
What should it normally do?
Normal cobalt is ferromagnetic. This is paramagnetic.
This is above my level.
Meaning?
I'm gonna transfer you.
Hello, my name is Emmanuel, and I have counted precisely 480 paper groups in this box. I would like a refund promptly. Thank you.
Sure, you get your refund.
For noticing. Have a happy day to you and your son.
Valdivia.
Hi, David.
Salutations from the chatbot that has replaced your CEO, David Post. Just kidding. CEO's extremely important. And there is no way a computer could ever replicate the ingenuity, expertise, and warmth I utilize daily to bring leadership to our team and value to our shareholders. Humanity is absolutely transformative work we do here at Valdivian, and I will defend the essential importance of human contributions in every single aspect of this company. Excluding, of course, the following departments: sales, marketing, finance, legal, operations, public relations, communications, products, research and development, customer service, facilities, janitorial, and, of course, human resources. If your department has been affected, however, do not fear. Your new Val 9000 AI assistant isn't here to replace you. It's merely a useful tool to help you determine if your job is actually giving a fond Valdivian farewell to Glenn Bernard and the amazing artificial intelligence team that built the Val 9000.
I didn't think the Jaguars would eat my face.
Unfortunately determined your incredible skills would be better utilized elsewhere. Your contributions to our shareholders won't soon be forgotten.
Hi, Tom. Oh, hey, your rating didn't go up. Sure thing, Tom.
Oh, knew you were always good for a quick minute. The thing is, Valdivian has done some really intensive research, and it looks like Val 9000, the latest iterative AI tech, is going to be taking over your job for the foreseeable future.
Should we as a species be concerned about this?
I don't think so. So I guess we don't necessarily need you around anymore, but we can't exactly let you go without cause. You and I are in something called labor limbo. We'll be around until we specifically muck things up, which then they can terminate us with cause. So, no muck. I'm over here doing my best too. Keep following the leadership principles and I'll check in with further updates.
Sure. Thanks, Tom.
So,
Hi, Sam.
one of the affected people?
I prefer to say I was liberated.
I mean, I knew this was coming soon, but I didn't expect it today. Sorry for getting you this job and getting you fired.
Not fired, I'm in limbo.
Oh yeah? That kind of makes sense.
It is kind of hilarious to, you know,
They're gonna lock you up.
show up and immediately you get the sack. I signed up to anyone on Discord.
Do you now? We should talk there more. Who knows who's listening to us here. Talk to you later.
Sure. We're done here. Okay, check the message on your phone. Escape. Discord.
Hello.
This isn't Sam. I'm scared.
No need to fear. I'm just an anonymous hacker sending you a package. Any second. You'll receive a delivery via drone to your front door. Tell absolutely no one is in your possession. I will return with further instructions when the time is right.
When's that?
Well, not now.
Oh. Oh yeah, I have access to different backgrounds because of getting the luxury edition. That's neat, that one. Ooh. Hell yeah! Remember, it's illegal to not be gay right now, guys. It is Pride Month. Hell yeah, even more inclusive. Rocks, I guess. Those are funky. I love me some abstract art. Wi-Fi. Coffee. There's a lot of these actually. I didn't think I got this many. Maybe there's ones in the default. What's that say? Can I? Love dating object. I love dating objects. Oof. This is important. I have to have the perfect. What's an art? Ooh, concept art. Characters. Okay, so this is extra stuff. Music. spoofy. Menu, settings, workspace, and Discord. Okay. It's trying to break into my apartment. Can't believe it would do this. You guys let me know how the audio is. It doesn't seem to be picking up that much from the game.
You're not quite sure how it happened, but there's a smile.
Yeah, the voice actual sound effects are pretty low. Okay, okay. I shall try and take that. Can I hit escape? Nope. Whenever I'm out of the conversation, I'll try and bump those up a bit.
You don't remember inviting anyone over. You certainly remember inviting someone this cute to your house.
Don't speak for me, game.
Hey there!
Skylar does not do much for me.
Your life is about to change. Hope you're ready.
I'm gonna just... I'll play it, the tutorial, it's fine. Talking pair of glasses?
You know it, but I'm not just any pair of glasses. I'm here to help you out. I'm a pair of Dick Theater glasses. My name is Skylar Specs. Woohoo! My lenses have special properties. They allow you to directly acknowledge a thing's existence. Or date. You see all the things around your house? Things you might have taken for granted? Now you have the power to get to know them better. A lot better. And I have a feeling, just a silly old little feeling, just a groupy grumpy feeling in my little tum-tum,
Never speak again.
that it'll help make your life a little bit more richer.
Keep speaking.
And maybe find some love. Love that is all around you.
Alright, we're back to never speaking again.
In fact, let's go on a date right now.
Absolutely not, I'm not ready. I'm not ready for that.
Oh, it's okay. It won't hurt. Yet.
That's worrying, Skylar.
Just kidding. I'm a kidder. I find it easier to cover my feelings in low-hanging humor to cover my unbelievably dismal self-esteem.
Stop calling me out.
Yeah, I'm sad inside.
What did I just say?
So, we are going to awaken our first dateable object. Go up to a door, any door, and shoot some cool beams at it. Yeah, pew 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 pew, go go.
Alright, let me just... Yep. Tab, space, yep. Oh, I can access the credits now. Also interesting, you can actually watch the apps change in front of you. We'll go ahead and bump sound effects.
Date everything.
Alright, how's that now?
Date.
Date everything.
Everything.
The outside world beckons you. Is this the way out of this game entirely? Surely once you leave, everything will end immediately.
Thanks, Tav.
But perhaps the dialogue would at least be humorous? The choice is yours.
I mean, I'm not gonna lie, I kinda wanna see what happens. I know what they say will happen.
Open the door and leave
for there is a greater world out there to explore. Perhaps in another game. One with a much higher budget.
Left the house during the first day speedrun achievement.
This mundane life, this incessant chattering, it was all too much, all too long an introduction. Your patience waned to its ultimate breaking point. You completed the game with enough fun.
That's okay.
Congratulations.
Well, guys, that was Date Everything. I just got the touch grass ending, so no. Smart's naive, bumbling, literally accomplished nothing, and it just ends. Okay. Thanks for playing. Consider sending your kind of sort. Continue playing. See something better. Choice is yours. I have to go through this all again. Fuck. Can I continue? Please. Please don't make me go through the intro part again. Okay, thank God. Give me just 1 second, chat. My phone is giving me random articles from Steam stuff. It is actually recommending an RTS to me called Eero 1. So I wanna add it to my wish list and have a look at it later. Because it has a demo. But that's neither here nor there. Alright.
You're still standing in your house, but the unbelievable amount of bouncer energy radiating from the tall stranger who's just appeared in front of you would have you believe you're standing outside of a club.
Hey, big man. I still don't understand this bit. Is this a security keypad? Is that what it is?
No funny business. I don't want to see those spectacles being used for something untoward.
Okay, so that's what it's always baffled me. It's like, why is there a calculator strapped to his arm? Like, the rest of the design makes sense, just that bit. Because they're not really a thing here. You don't really get security systems.
Hey, Dorian. Trust me, this is going to go super well.
You sure about that?
I'm just along for a ride.
I'll believe it when I see it.
After awakening an object for the first time, you get to speak with them here. You get to speak with each object once per day.
We get a little knackered by using this newfangled date viator rubbish, you see.
Sometimes when you reach a certain level of affection with a dateable object, your relationship status changes. There are 3 statuses: love, friendship, and hate. Love can get you towards some really special paths for those you are truly interested in.
But it's not necessarily the best of the options in my mind.
Dorian is a big defender of friendship.
I do love that this conversation is going on about, like, oh, you know, love can get you like a really special. And I think the only one of the two that I would consider it with is the only one who's like, I am not interested in love. Fuck off.
If everyone were friends, the world would be an awful lot safer, in my opinion. I've seen the complications of love. I've lived through the jealous quarrels of hate. The true bond is one between 2 friends with none of the intricacies of romantic tension.
That's our bouncer Dorian talking, but you can go toward whichever one you like. Even hate, which isn't my fave personally.
You speaking of Reggie?
Ugh, don't remind me.
Still don't know who Reggie is. How did I find Reggie?
Human, you seem like a good soul. So we'll be friends. For now. Friends. As it should be.
Friends.
Feels good, yeah? But friendship gets you even more than that. I call it specs points. Take a look at this cool personality chart. Number go up.
Number do go up. Alright, I have poise. Anyone who wants to know the key there? Smart's poise, empathy, charm, and sass.
Each dateable object has points to give whenever you achieve an official relationship status with them. Get more of them to be able to choose some more advanced options.
I feel ever so slightly more confident.
You wear it well.
Thank you, sir.
You can check out your specs points on your phone, which... Wait. We gotta talk to your phone.
Duty calls, love.
Bye, Dorian. Take out your phone and then shoot my beams while it's out.
What do you mean find a collectible? Collectible.
A beautiful stranger with a dazzling smile appears in front of you, shooting you a knowing wink.
Hi, Phoenicia.
She turns that megawatt smile your way, and it feels like the sun is shining only on you.
Hey there! Ooh, I like it much better up here where I can see your face.
No, my phone is talking.
Your phone? We'll see about that. You gotta win me over first, honey.
Alright, fair.
Of course, to do that, someone's gotta show you how things work. Hello, hello!
It's really stupid. My brain suddenly has a desire for her to start the conversation with ahoy hoy, which is, I think, meant to be what the inventor of the telephone wanted it to be. That's why Mr. Burns says it. I don't know. I think it would have been funny. Just ahoy hoy.
Hi there. Oh, you must be Skylar. Glad we've got the human on board with the latest tech from Valdivian.
I've been doing a little tutorial with them about how things work.
Oh, well, my sweet human. Lucky for you, I've got a gap in my schedule and a soft spot for that lost puppy look.
What look?
Aw, yeah, that's the one.
This is just my face.
And it's a lovely one.
Alright, well, thank you.
Anyway, I installed some apps on your phone that are only accessible when you put on your glasses. Bring out your phone, put on the glasses, and you'll see some new ones. One of them is an app Skylar made called the Data Dex.
It's my way to keep track of all sorts of fun info about us dateable objects.
That is obsessive, Scholar.
Because there are a lot of us around this house. Oh, you know what?
This
Maggie
dialogue's
Magnifying
changed.
Glass also just dropped a really cool app. Oh, gotta run! Another call coming in!
Bye, Phoenicia!
Onward.
Now, go awaken the magnifying glass in the living room.
Which of course is conveniently located on its own little shelf next to the piano.
This has not stopped saving once. Is there a way for me to no, I think it saves at the end of the day, doesn't it? I never considered trying it. Okay, anyway. Actually, the UI's broken. It's just be a
There's a
heart.
distinct air of mystery to the private eye that stands before you. She reminds you of the old detective serials your parents used to watch.
This dialogue's definitely changed,
You
I
a
think.
scrutinizing glare through her magnifying glass, one eye comically enlarged. It's especially goofy looking to see it on someone with glasses.
Well, well, well. What have we here?
Hello, Maggie, my beloved.
I think I've seen a description for someone wearing just such
Oh,
a
yeah.
fantastic red shirt.
For context, chat, part of the, I think, luxury DLC gives your character a different shirt, which is occasionally commented on by characters. The DLCs are all kind of naff, but like in a funny way. Like the pre-order bonus is you wake up 1 minute earlier, and occasionally a bird will sing a song outside your window.
You're not a suspect, are you?
Oh,
A witness, then.
to what exactly?
Just as I thought.
Maggie, it's our humans' first day talking with us. Go a little easy on them.
Interesting. These glasses come in from the outside and are already trying to influence my case?
See, this is something, I said this when I played the demo, I wonder if they'll engage with this at all, but how does Skylar knows everybody in the house, despite the fact she's coming from the outside? which is interesting.
Trust me, this human has a lot of potential to make this house a better place.
I will do my best, but no guarantees.
Truthful. Regardless, as you are the human, I should give you a way to track down all the suspects yourself to keep you on my side, hopefully. I call this feature Rumors. It's installed on your phone.
Ooh, that tickles.
Unlike Skylar's Datadex that gives you the lowdown on those you've already met, Rumors tracks clues you've been given to locate all the pesky, hidden objects that are tricky to find. It's good for rounding up suspects, tracking down evidence, and getting a sense of the household scuttlebutt.
We don't use the word scuttlebutt enough anymore. I have a theory Skylar the Glasses were actually created there. It's why hacker dude knew where you lived. I mean, it's not impossible, but my counter to that would more be the indication that there's not much to indicate we would be the type who could create them. I don't know. I mean, what I ended up sort of, I think, theorizing, if I remember rightly, is the idea of, like, let's say for sake of argument, right, we took the glasses to another house, we interacted with that door. Would it still be Dorian? Is every door Dorian? Is every phone Phoenicia? Is every magnifying glass Maggie? Or if I go to another house and I interact with the door, am I instead going to get, you know, a different person? You know, so I don't know. I'm curious. And realistically, I don't think it's something they would need to address. This is me being an overthinker. Like, at the end of the day, it's a conceit to be like, hey, do you want to smash your front door in? You know. Oh, got a way to find all of you. That's creepy sounding.
Tough, but worth it. The more you find, the better your specs will be.
Except that's not technically true, because it's the more that I establish relationships with.
Take a look at Rumors in your phone. It'll help you find your way to your last dateable for today. Good luck, Gumshoe.
Thanks, dear.
It's getting late.
Who should be the last one we talk to before I run out of charges? Oh, check out that rumor Maggie gave you if you need ideas. Wink, wink.
To the bed.
Standing here in your bedroom, you're struck by the realization that it's been entirely too long since you had anyone near your bed who wasn't, well, you. How strange, then, that the beauty standing before you feels so familiar, even though you're certain you've never seen her in your life. She's all curves and comfort, a soft body and softer facial
Best
features
character.
that seem to invite one
I
closer
disagree, but
subconsciously.
I respect your choice.
She's positively enchanting.
Hey there, stranger.
Hey, dear. Why do I feel like I know you?
Because you do. I'm Betty, and I'm your bed. We've been sleeping together so many years, it would be a little weird if you didn't know me, don't you think?
I have been alone a lot longer I care to admit.
You've never been alone, Chip. I've always been here.
Taff, please don't break my bed. Those are expensive.
It's a shame for someone as cute as you to be alone for so long, isn't it? Will you be bringing someone back here anytime soon?
I hope so. I haven't been alone by choice.
Don't you worry. I have a strong feeling that'll be changing soon. Oh, by the way, Skylar told me everything. But don't you worry, I might be here now, but you can still sleep in your bed just like you always do. You can choose to talk to me or not.
It does raise... She coexists alongside the physical thing she's been brought out of. So that's weird. But also, ignoring the implication that she's probably a voyeur, isn't that theoretically fucked up that she's kind of like, I'm sure you'll bring somebody back soon. Like, let's say I end up really deciding to plow my kitchen sink. Kind of messed up that I'm doing it on her.
But I do hope you'll come talk to me. It'd be nice to finally get to know each other.
I'd love to get to know you better.
Oh, how lovely. Come back soon then, cutie. Well, anyway, I'll be here. See you tonight.
It's a date.
I can't wait.
Sorry, I'm late. I took a look at rumors and got caught up in some real head scratchers. We can talk about it later. For now, let's go to sleep. Today, I kept you on a tight schedule, but tomorrow is a brand new day, and you can truly experience your new powers to your heart's content.
Oh, hitting the hay already? Come get comfortable then. Good night.
See you tomorrow.
5% for nothing?
Nightmares are
What the
not
fuck?
new to you, but this terror standing in your room is certainly a unique experience.
This wasn't in the demo.
It's hard to even make sense of what you're seeing. A dreadful figure, wreathed in black, with what seems to be the suggestion of a horse's head, with snake and lion heads sprouting from its shoulders. It has a multitude of eyes where they shouldn't be, and teeth that decorate what would be the belly and hips on a human figure.
Did I eat cheese
But
before
it's
bed?
not the monstrous anatomy that freaks you out the most. It's that lizard brain feeling of fear the figure inspires in you. You want to run, but by some miracle, you don't.
What the fuck?
Oh, I'm getting a reading. It's a secret feature.
Skylar, why are you here? Tell me.
It's called Content Aware. It goes off whenever I have the feeling that something a little off kilter might happen. It gives you the chance to see if this dateable might be someone you might want to skip due to content concerns.
Okay.
If you're worried that you might miss out on points or stuff, don't get your tushy in a twist. I'll take care of the dirty work for you. No penalties incurred, I swear.
Did I break something? Because like I have a broken UI. This hasn't stopped doing the auto saving symbol, like the UI isn't popping up. So have I broken something, or have they changed it from the demo that you meet the existential dread character immediately?
If you're interested, you can turn it on now. You can
'Cause-
also turn it on or off anytime I see you.
Like, if this is intentional, this really ruins the vibe, but it is important. Let's turn it on.
On it. Content aware mode, activate.
So what I'm going to do for you, chat, is when this comes up, I'm probably not going to avoid anything. But if something's obviously something going to be something that affects you, you know, feel free to mute, do whatever you need to do, and I'll put a comment in chat being like, hey, you know, sexy bit over, toxic bit over, and you can rejoin when you're ready.
Okay, back to it. Hang on. My content aware is going off. Nightmare is, well, just that. If you don't want anything too spooky, I'd recommend skipping this one. You cool with that? Or you want to skip it?
Well, we should be fine. I don't like horror, but, you know.
There's something crawling up your leg.
Oh. What?
Don't you feel it? You know it's there. A fly, maybe. Or something else. Something a little more malevolent. A little more vicious.
Quit it.
Crawling up your leg. Aren't you going to do something about it? Ah, that's right. You can't move. Now there's another on your arm. And another on your shoulder. Dozens of little prickles across your skin. The prickles turn into punctures. The picture of poison pervading the parts of you you keep under the covers. There's an itch by your mouth as one pries eyes, open your lips, scurrying down from your cheek. So many little legs. Spiders. Or maybe ticks.
This is your sleep paralysis demon. You need fucking therapy.
Another crawls across the curve of your ear, and you hear it. The scuttle, the buzzing, the sound of your flesh being devoured in a million nanoscopic parts. Whatever they are, they're eating you alive.
I am not afraid of bugs.
Trying to put up a tough front, huh? No matter. I'll find out what scares you.
Doubt it.
In any case, it was simply delightful to meet you.
You just named Nightmare? It's not very clever.
And neither are you. Until next time.
What is your deal?
I'm your nightmares, my dear. Nothing to explain. But if you're truly just dying to understand, they say coffee at midnight is a good way to invite the darkness in. Sleep with one eye open.
She fades into nothingness with one last creepy laugh.
It does really make me wonder if that was intentional or not. Ah, the bird. This is my reward for pre-ordering. Okay, the UI is definitely broken. Let's just hit save load. There we go. Go back to the main menu. So, I do have to wonder if that was intentional. It felt intentional because it mentioned like, okay, here's how to actually activate me. But because you couldn't possibly have had a content aware before that, it really breaks the flow of Nightmare showing up. So, I don't know. Anyway.
Good morning. Are you ready to
Still
start getting to know
permanently
everyone
saving.
better? Maybe finally find some alone.
Why am I doing this, Skylar?
Glad you asked. I was sent to you for a reason. A mysterious reason.
Right, from the tinfoil hat hacker.
Exactly. Since there's no one else here you can ask about it, I'd recommend doing the only thing you can do, and date.
Potentially. Could have had one actually. You can meet the hamper on day one. Doesn't the game just direct you to go talk to the bed? Like, I know it indicates other people, but I was under the impression you kind of had to go talk to the bed. Guess I have no choice.
You always have a choice. You can always just leave. Any other questions?
I can just leave my house.
You can leave your house at any time, but
The last one in the demo was open for.
when you do, your journey with me pretty much ends right there.
Why?
I was sent to you in secret by that hacker, and as soon as you step outside with me, Valdivian data drones will take me away.
Okay, so why don't I just leave you in the house? Not Valvidian data drones.
Oh, it's a terrifying thought. Anyway, I wouldn't recommend leaving your house now. Your adventure has only just begun. Any other questions?
What if I want you to fall in love with me?
Oh, you certainly can.
Cool.
But I'm still in my tutorial mode setting. On the clock with a new user, you know.
I'm the new user.
You betcha. So, if you want to get to know me better, take a look at my app starting tomorrow, and we'll see. Any other questions?
Where next?
I would suggest following up with Maggie next. As a detective, she'd have some good places to start.
Okay, sounds good.
But really, there's no going wrong here. Talk to anyone you want, in any order you want. You're basically in a big, huge sandbox open for you to play in. Except, instead of sand, it's your house.
hand instead of a box sitting out of your house.
You're bad at metaphors.
Any other questions?
Guess that's it.
That might be it for this little Date Theaters tutorial, but I think we're gonna see a whole lot more than we ever imagined pretty soon.
I'm not ready.
Trust me, you've got as much time as you need. Happy day!
Alright. So, chat. I'm open to requests as to who we talk to. I have a couple I want to prioritize. Maggie, Mac, probably our office table. But if there's anybody that you'd like to see, I'm open to hearing. Telling you why your waifu is shit. Rubber Ducky. Okay, I kind of don't want to talk to Rubber Duck, but sure. Again, why do I have locked doors in my own house? Rubber Ducky is not hugely my vibe. But happy to acquiesce. Let's talk to Maggie first. Again, how have I broken the UI?
Oh, hello again. Come for more rumors? Looking for more suspects?
Hey Maggie. I am. You got any more for me? I want to find more tables.
You and I both never know when another suspect will turn up.
Should I be afraid?
Absolutely. I can guarantee that according to my knowledge, there's one hard-boiled criminal in this house. But with me by your side, there should be no issues at all. Here are some rumors that I have turned up. Johnny Splash, shower. Location, downstairs bathroom. Winifred water heater. Location, office closet. Lyric literature. Books. Location, anywhere.
I'm on the case, Maggie.
Glad to have you, Gumshoe. These should be pretty straightforward to find, though there are some who seem much more difficult. The Shadow knows, because he's here.
Tell me how I can find him.
Word on the beat is that he's hiding in a permanent shadow. If you can find one around here, I would investigate.
Thanks for your help, Maggie dear.
You're welcome, Gumshoe. Keep pointing those spectacles at everything you see, and you'll find a whole array of potential suspects at your fingertips. Or eyelids, as it were. Phoenicia can help you track down plenty of other rumors, if you're looking for more.
Gumshoe's a crap pet name, but I hate that it works on me. Alright, I'll go give you what you want, Tav. I can work out where my friggin' bathroom is.
A very, very yellow punk dressed in studded leather glares at you. Their charming duck-like appearance does nothing to diminish the aura of absolute disdain that radiates from them.
Who the duck are you?
I live here.
The bathroom?
Not in the bathroom, the whole house.
Oh, so you're a duck-and liar then?
That's just pedantic.
Your face is just pedantic, dickhole. I only ever see you sitting and scrolling or standing with a dead blank expression on your ugly mug. Boring. Ducking disrespectful of yours truly, don't you think? Now get out, ducking poser.
I'd rather not.
Well, I'd rather you did. Out!
I love her so much. You are welcome to be wrong.
Oh my god!
Hi, Skylar.
I have never felt my content aware go off like this. This ducky is dangerous. You got that right. This one gives off very sexual energy. Very profanity-laced energy. Very everything. If you're the least bit turned off by anything rude, I'd skip this one. I dare you. See?
I feel like if I wasn't streaming, I would probably just skip this.
On with the show.
Show? What do you think, I'm giving it away for free, Four Eyes? Show's over. Everybody get the duck out.
There you go.
Upon reflection, it makes sense that your desk is as muscled and sturdy as she appears to you here now. But you still can't say you were expecting all this.
See, you can have the duck.
She looks like she could snap you in half with a pinky. But also,
I'm having her. I'm sorry. Yeah.
Aha! A stranger! I am Dasha, and you have quite the look on your face.
You know nothing, young Padawan. I didn't think my desk would be,
Muscle from head to toe? You are not the only one to be left speechless by Dasha's muscles. Do not be so surprised. It is only natural. After all, holding so much on my shoulders day in and day out. My job demands muscular perfection. That's enough about me, though. Tell me about yourself. You have intent in your eyes. Have you come to ask me questions?
You're really perceptive.
I see much here through the day. I have become very good at reading people. Your eyes might as well be question marks. But listen to me go on. Speak, friend.
I'm just hoping to revive my love life.
And you have come to Dasha to help you do this, yes? You have come to the right place. Tell me more.
I'm inexperienced.
That is no problem. Inexperience has an easy solution. Experience! Get you sorted out in no time.
Alright, let's begin.
This is the spirit. You are winning already. Pretend that I am the one who makes your heart flutter. What would you say to me?
You are the one who makes my heart flutter.
You are funny one. Great joker, you. Try again. Seriously this time, huh?
You really don't think it could be you?
We are only just meeting, my friend. It was very funny, really. But the time for joking is over now.
Oh, well, alright.
Okay. Perhaps there is too much pressure. Perhaps we must go back to basics. We are side by side at Tasteful Bar. I am just your type. You wish to impress me. How do you get my attention?
Crush my head between your thighs like a watermelon, Mama. Nice muscle. Would you mind sharing your lifting regimen?
I see you have excellent taste. There is truly nothing greater in life than the pursuit of gains. Here is my number, fellow muscle enthusiast. Now, the question is, will you know what to be doing with this number?
I tear it into pieces and throw it at you like so much confetti. I carefully fold it, put it in my pocket, and call you after a reasonable amount of time.
Yes, tasteful, classy, excellent. Excellent work today. Come meet me another time if you wish to continue your lessons. I have much work to do, but I have enjoyed our time together here.
See you, Dasha.
See you next time.
That's why you don't question me, Tav. And fun fact for you, because I know you're also interested in this character here, she will in fact come and play with you in the D&D campaign if you pick the bard.
A tattooed, bespectacled nerd regards you with a friendly smile. Their kind faces illuminated by the soft glow of multiple screens and the RGB lights in their clothes and wheelchair.
Oh, hey there! It's you! I mean, of course it's you. Who else would it be, right?
Alberto.
Not according to my latest data. But I know you're joking, as no one else has my password. So if it was anyone else besides you, I'd be pretty concerned.
Grabby hands. Is that at Mac or Dasha?
Actually, just to be 100% sure, what is my password anyway?
It's Alberto.
Honestly, that's an objectively terrible password. Possibly the worst password chosen by anyone ever.
I reiterate, the other options were 1, 2, 3, 4 and password. I mean, agreed. Keep in mind, right, I'm guessing, clearly you didn't watch my stream or my VOD, how dare you, some friends you are. But I did the encounter with Chase, and it's like, oh yeah, Dasha wants to play. She's easy to find, she's right underneath. It's like, oh, the desk! And I literally have a moment of, oh, I'm having straight panic chat.
Whatever possessed you to choose something so inane?
It came to me in a dream, Mac.
Is that how you usually make decisions regarding your data security? Based on your dreams?
100%.
How ineffective. Regardless, we really ought to discuss coming up with something a lot more secure. It's a dangerous world out there. Phishing attacks, malware infections, MITM attacks.
I don't know what that is.
Hackers are more sophisticated than ever before.
More sophisticated than the 1995 cinematic masterpiece Hackermans?
Exponentially more sophisticated.
I don't believe you.
And I've got a lot of highly sensitive information inside me, you know. Your highly sensitive information.
Like what?
All your financial accounts, your saved games.
Ah shit, they're gonna know that I never actually finished any of the games I claimed to have.
Questionable websites you visited and forgot to clear your cache afterwards.
I'm a grown man, I can do what I want.
Oh, and 100 terabytes of extremely embarrassing self-insert fanfic.
Mac, get a VPN.
We really need to ensure all that data is properly protected against cyber criminals probing my system for weaknesses.
How'd you get my fanfic, Mac?
You wrote it using me. It's all saved on my hard drive.
That's private, why'd you read it?
There seems to be some confusion. I didn't intentionally read
Yep.
your fanfic.
Look. I can't defend myself, but my Killian x Vicky stuff, mwah, chef's kiss.
It's just impossible for me not to have knowledge of your fanfic, as its data is inextricably linked to my brain. Does that make sense?
Do you have any feedback?
Feedback? Well, I am not a literary critic. However, I do have access to all literary criticism that exists on the internet.
Oh no.
So, if I were to amalgamate that information to synthesize an informed opinion, I'd say it's not particularly believable that you'd have a harem of 100 plus lovers.
I'm very charming.
I mean, how could you possibly juggle that many relationships simultaneously with any degree of success?
AI chatbots.
And even if 100 plus individuals actually found you that attractive, which seems ludicrous, you obviously couldn't give that many suitors the necessary time or attention to form anything resembling a meaningful emotional bond.
AI chatbots, and I also make a lot of pancakes every morning. That's fair. It's 500 plus people. Well, I mean, I had to tone it down to make it believable, you know. Technically everyone, like, of consenting age is in my harem. Sorry if this is how you're finding out, chat.
I haven't even had the opportunity to properly introduce myself. I'm Mac, your desktop computer. I've booted up before, but never like this. I mean, we've obviously met before. More than met. You interface with me on average for 11.4 hours every day, after all.
I don't want to think about how long I've been on the computer today. that much?
Yeah, and in all honesty, it's amazing. There's no one I'd rather have interfacing with my operating system for 11.4 hours daily. 14.6 hours on the weekends. The way you organize your folder structure follows such a logical hierarchy.
I said it before, I do love file management. Thanks, Mac.
Of course. I get chills just thinking about it. But can I be honest about something?
Calm down, Mac. They are kind of into it, it's funny. Sure.
I just want to express how enthusiastic I am that we're interfacing like this now.
So, one of the reasons I really want to pursue Mac, not necessarily romantically pursue, has a real connotation in this context, but you're going to find out really quickly that one of the things they want to do is upgrade the OS, and that's pretty much where it ends in the demo, that you do that, but it's going to be overnight. I want to see how the character changes in response to that. I want to see if the writing is like, going to have commentaries on, old versus new OSs and whatnot, so I'm just curious to see how that goes.
Accessing each other's software in this new symmetrical way.
I love it too.
Oh, I'm ever so delighted that our feelings are reciprocal. And there is so much extensive data about myself I want to share.
I know everything.
Amazing! Oh, where even to begin? Honestly, there's so many pressing issues that take up an inordinate amount of my RAM. But there is one issue that's been grinding on my CPU above all else.
I feel like they could sell this jacket, honestly. Same with Dash's jacket. Like, probably not with actual RGB, but I can imagine, like, coloured thread. All self-insert fanfic inside you.
No, I am quite capable of parsing through that. But for me, the most pressing issue is, and I want to put this as delicately as possible, you haven't updated my operating system in over a decade.
Yeah, that sounds like me.
Look, the situation has not been ideal, but I harbor no anger. It's just that the outdated software has made it difficult to be my best self for you. Honestly, it's a miracle that my applications are still running at all. My recycle bin is called Pile of Ash. My Bluetooth is something called Beige Tooth. It doesn't even connect to anything, and definitely nothing beige.
Would it reassure you more, Mac, if it did connect to just like something beige, like that would make it fine?
Doesn't that bother you?
Not particularly.
But particularly it is. And did you know that there's been a dozen operating system iterations since you last updated?
Yes, I wasn't paying attention.
Look, I'm sorry. I really don't mean to blame you for my troubles.
Technically, it is my fault.
We have such an amazing time interfacing together. And the last thing I want to do is rock the boat. It's just that before today, I had all these needs, but I couldn't articulate them to anyone. And since I couldn't articulate them, there was no way for them to ever possibly be fulfilled.
Have you considered invasive pop-ups?
But things are different now, aren't they?
I haven't seen Nostradamus 13. They are?
Don't you see? We're actually exchanging information symmetrically now. Instead of you just pressing my keys to write your adult-themed self-insert fanfic, we're having a real conversation.
I mean, look, I this is true, but I don't like calling it a fanfic. It's my magnum opus, and it will take the world by storm.
And suddenly my needs aren't just pipe dreams locked away in my hard drive. I'm sharing them with you. And by sharing them, it's suddenly possible to finally actualize them. That is, if you're willing to help me. Will you? Will you finally upgrade my operating system? Please?
Of course. Only if you left my fanfic.
Amazing! Oh, I am so excited. My CPU's practically overclocking with anticipation.
Please do not overclock. I don't have the heat management.
Can you come back tomorrow so we can begin the process?
Sure. I live here. Seems plausible.
Wonderful! I knew I could count on you. Enjoy the offline world.
Okay. Here's a vital thing we have to consider, chat. Do we try and invoke Nightmare again? It's 9 PM. I think They said to do it at midnight, which means we can talk to one more person. But do we go try drink a coffee at midnight? And do some swoopy. I think, who haven't I met that could be interesting? It's actually, we have this for a reason. Let's check rumors. Okay. The shower is a potential dateable or criminal named Johnny Splash. It's in the shower. Literary lurker, potential dateable criminal masterminds contained in any books all over. Dorian mentioned someone named Reggie. I do not know who Reggie is. If you can find a permanent shadow. And Winifred is found in the office closet. We could alternatively talk to Dorian. Because he will give us information, or Phoenicia could give us information. Any preferences, chat? They could go chat up the bed if we want to get smutty. You know what? I keep seeing the stairs. No one said anything, so. This is going to be full step on me jokes, isn't it?
A distinguished beauty greets you with an elegant wave. You never really thought so many hard corners and angles could be soft and graceful, but she's really selling it somehow.
Oh, hello, dearie. Mind your step. I'm getting a bit creaky in my old age.
I feel like I know that voice.
I'm working on it, mind you. I'm Stella, your quickest way up and down between floor and ceiling.
Nice to meet you, Stella.
Airway calling.
I love her. I'm like, I don't mind the creek. It feels homely.
Well, aren't you a sweet summer thing? I appreciate the sentiment. Still, one step at a time, all right? Just in case. And step and step and step and step. At least, that's what they say.
One step at a time.
That's the way. Step on through.
Laying on a bit thick there.
She gives you a surprisingly cheeky little wink.
Oh, they call it branding, apparently. Still feels a bit creaky to me, too.
Nancy Linari. I do not know who that is. I'm sure I know them from something, but... Branding? I say keep on creaking.
Oh, no, we can't have that. Creaking is a sign of weakness.
What's this noise? I need to be self-conscious.
I wouldn't say I'm self-conscious. Just conscious. First impressions and all that. You see? Well...
Stella looks everywhere but at you, trying and failing to find the words.
Economic advisor for Civ. That's a really specific role for you to cite.
Truth be told, I'm starting a business.
Oh no. Please don't tell me Stella's like MLM.
She gives you a nervous but sweet smile.
That's great, congratulations.
Oh, thank you, dearie. It's all a bit exciting. I've never really had a thing like this before. A project, a goal. Never really thought I would, truth be told. You know, if you were interested...
It's an MLM. Fuck.
Ground level.
Have you ever heard of a pyramid scheme?
I mean, I've heard about the pyramids. Beautiful things. Always wanted to see them. Never had the time. Probably a little too late now, though, isn't it? Oh, no. I've gone off book. Oh, it all seems so much easier in the booklet. They sent it to me when I signed up. Stella Steps to Success. how to sell that sale and change your life, generate passive income and financial freedom, all from the comfort
Wait.
of your own home.
It's Stella's steps to success? She made the guide? Or is it just conveniently another Stella that's running a pyramid scheme?
Stella pulls out a pamphlet from deep in her bag.
I memorized that part at least.
To Stella Rufio. Looks like someone just scrawled your name in front of some boilerplate. I think you're being scammed, Stella.
Well, let's not get too dramatic. It's hard work, sure, but isn't anything? They even tell you that. Step 37. Not everyone will make it, but drive and passion are the fuel that fans the flame. Patience is a virtue, and success is for the virtuous. Doesn't that make you want to get to work?
Does it make you want to get to work?
Yes, actually, it does. Make something of myself.
You know what, that's ultimately what matters.
Really have gone off track now, haven't I? Booklet or not, this is a mess.
Oh no. So, Tav, you being here, Bungie has delayed a marathon indefinitely. An hour ago on Forbes. Ooh boy. Well, I'm not sorry. No one is. I mean, I'm sorry for the fucking devs, the artists. Well, I mean, maybe not. Maybe less the artists, honestly. But you know, I'm sorry for the staff. But oof. Anyway.
Look, dearie, I'm so sorry to ask, but could you come by again someday soon? Give me another shot. I'm still working on my nerves.
I will, Stella.
And there are really a lot of fancy words to learn. I'll throw in a free sample. Gotta get rid of them somehow.
What are you selling, Stella? Of course, Stella, don't worry.
You're too kind. I do appreciate it, dearie.
Okay. So in theory, it should be midnight, right? It is. Do we invoke Nightmare? I feel like I kind of want to. Does it all if by does it all makes a standard cup of hot. Right. How do I make coffee? Maybe they actually put in the prep works that are pastel stone textures. Yeah. I mean, look. Obviously, no one's fucking here to listen to my opinions on video game industry. Is that a bourbon? Oh, I thought it was on its own. Oh, actually, hang on. This is the alcohol. We should meet the alcohol. The faults of Marathon are not the faults of its dev staff at the ground level. The decision to make Marathon into an extraction shooter was dubious. Like, obviously we can't excuse whatever Bad Apple was the first one to introduce the stolen art into the equation, but there were fundamental failings at its managerial level that prevented it being picked up when it absolutely should have been. The pricing, everything else, the marketing has all been scrambled heads at higher levels. And so I feel bad for those staff, and it does make me worry for Bungie because I don't think Edge of Fate is going to save them as much as I like D2. So I would not be surprised that this is a company on the way out. And it's especially funny given I remember them talking, I think a couple of days ago, maybe Sony said yeah, it's not gonna have Concord's fate. I feel like that was very deliberately chosen now, that we're not gonna pull it from sale. We're not gonna let it get to sale in the first place. Anyway. Maybe if I interact with the coffee machine before... Maybe it's like my last charge, I interact with the coffee machine, that's what triggers Nightmare. I don't know. We'll go to bed. I might quickly restart the game to see if I can fix this bug. Oh, I have Discord messages. So I do. Oh, Sam's actually talking to me. Nice.
Hey! How's things in labor limbo? You been using all that extra time to do anything fun?
It's probably not a good idea to tell her. I actually thought Sam was meant to be more gender ambivalent, but, very feminine. Anyway. My life got weirder.
Weirder how?
Got a mysterious package from a mysterious person.
What, just out of nowhere? So what was it?
Glasses can do weird things.
What?
They make gajinkas out of stuff in your... Is gajinka a slur? You just Google that word quickly. Oh no, it's actually a word. It's a non-humanoid character, thing, or idea has been turned into a human or humanoid in artwork. Huh. It's moe anthropomorphism. I did not think that was a real word. Believe that link was meant to go to Josh. Glad you're helping him.
Pachinkas? Human versions of non-human shit? I know you've been watching too much anime. What do you mean?
Okay, it didn't even voice that laugh. It's exactly what I said. And there's more.
More? I'm still on the first part.
That's fair. I'm getting to know them.
You understand how insane you sound right now, right? Like, if you were literally anyone else, I'd be like, oh, this person thinks I'm stupid. You're serious? You're not fucking with me?
That's a heart attack.
Man, what? What? You seriously have magic date furniture fuck glasses?
Don't disrespect the date theaters.
Date theaters? This is too much. I'm not equipped to process this today. I'm logging off. Goodbye.
I love Sam. Let me smooch Sam. It does make me wonder why it lets me keep the Workspace app. Alright, chat, I'm going to save, I'm going to put you on a Be Right Back screen, because this broken UI is getting on my nerves. So I want to just quickly close the game and relaunch it. Yeah, I know we're not fired yet, but it doesn't change the fact that, like, for the purpose of the game, because keep in mind, you access Workspace at first through the computer. So them including it in the phone is extra code that, if we don't have a reason to go back to Workspace, wasn't necessary. So it makes me wonder, are we eventually going to have stuff again through Workspace?
Team 17!
Stop being so loud. I can't even skip the developer.
Sassy Chap Games!
Well, at least the devs get a shout out. It's Team 17 and Sassy Chap Games.
Everything.
Okay, let's continue. Hopefully this stops being bugged. So the first maker was eyeshadow invented by the Egyptians. Blue powders used by royalty and Iranian officials, hence the name Royal Blue. I did always wonder that. Okay, the UI's fixed, thank God. I can actually tell what I'm looking at. Alright, chat. A couple of people I want to go and talk to again. I want to pursue Maggie. I want to pursue Dasha. I want to pursue Mac. But the other two, I'm open to letting you guys have some say. I assume you want more Duck. I've not actually seen a second conversation with Dasha. So let's go experience that together. Some actual new content.
Dasha is lifting an enormous stack of papers over her head, standing on one leg, barely breaking a sweat. She drops them as soon as she sees you.
Oh, new rumor. I accidentally clicked through their appearance. Hey Dasha, how's it going?
It is going excellent now that you have arrived.
Oh, thank you.
After all, today we have practice dates.
Oh no. You really are passionate about helping others, huh?
Most certainly, there is no greater joy in life.
God, I love her to bits.
If there is one thing I have learned from dear Abel, it is that helping others is a great way to ignore the sadness within you.
Wait, that's you're sad? What sadness?
You think because I am strong, I am not able to feel sadness?
No, I know you. I want to know what you're sad about.
Because I smile, I do not cry into my pillow at night? If you pinch Dasha, does she not shout, "Hey!" I am just as human as you, my friend. So human. In fact, that even when you are hurting my feelings, I am still going to be helping you. So,
I didn't mean to hurt.
let us begin our practice date.
Oh no.
All right. Here we are on our first date. Where have you chosen to take me?
Let's go to a restaurant.
Ah, a restaurant. Yes, yes. A classic for a good reason. We will gaze into each other's eyes across table and feel the sparks.
Do you gazing across the table, is that like you have a weird chaperone, Dasha?
Come then. Let us go to a restaurant in our imaginations. Here we are.
That's cute.
Shall we share appetizer, dear date?
Oh yeah, it's the best part.
Ah, excellent. The first step in impressing your date is to be generous. Dasha is impressed. So far, anyway. Let us move on. Our food has arrived, and I am eating my steak with great enthusiasm. What do you do next?
I take your baked potato when distracted. I'd ask if you'd like to try some of my pasta.
Ah, that is the way. There is no greater joy than gazing lovingly into your date's eyes, taking bite of food from their plate. Romance, spark, sensual generosity, top marks. And now, our final question.
Pizza chef in the background.
The waiter walks in with bill and sets it on table between us. What do you do?
Okay. Oh. I forgot you were a mod. Thank you, Tav. I was actually going to say, I was expecting this to be a bait and switch, that instead of doing the really traditional chivalrous, you know, oh my god, you know, I'm the man, I'll pay the bill, don't you worry. I was actually thinking it was going to be, we talk about splitting it or anything, because she was like, hey, I'm strong, but I can still feel emotion. And so, you know, more modern, but I paid the bill while you were in the bathroom.
Oh, it is like that.
I was right, she didn't like it.
You think you are faster than Dasha. You think you have gotten the better of me. You have started down dark path, my friend. One you are not prepared for, I think.
Oh no. Dasha, this isn't real.
The date is not real, but the slight to my honor is very real. Watch your back. When we dine together next, you are in for it.
Was it good though?
What? What? Yes. Technically.
I mean, no, it is good. I just, I do not like to lose in this. Let us move on. If we dwell on this, I will become angry again. Very good. You are becoming quite the charmer.
I want you to hug me.
There is always more to learn. We will continue next time.
Can't wait.
See you again.
You're back!
Hi, Mark.
Well, at least back interfacing with my operating system in this innovative symmetrical capacity. We obviously spent hours already today interfacing in the more traditional sense. Not that I needed to tell you that. You were here after all, pointing and clicking with your usual exquisite confidence.
Oh, thank you.
And oh my god, the double clicking. Have I ever complimented your double clicking?
Nope, long overdue, frankly. Please. I hate this game is making me realize that, you know, my kink is just being complimented. I want people to be nice to me.
So very gently and with such clear affection. It makes my processors purr.
I hate that art. Sounds like an innuendo. A little bit, yeah. Thank you.
No, thank you. By the way, I also wanted to articulate that new underwear you ordered online looks incredibly stylish.
A slight flush creeps across their cheeks.
Imagining you in it really makes my CPU overheat.
Mac, slow down. You saw that?
I may have snuck a peek. I hope that's alright.
It's the wrong peak game.
I would never intentionally invade your privacy.
So this is why I think that there's going to be something about the new OS. I wouldn't intentionally invade your privacy. By the way, we're updating to the new OS, which has, you know, fucking chatbot, you know, AI features and automatic privacy stuff.
It's just that obviously I see everything you do on the computer. Because I am your computer.
No lies detected.
Regardless, I'm so glad you came back today. Now we can finally update my operating system.
That's today. I got my calendar. That's it.
You have no idea how excited I am. I could barely even sleep last night. And I know what you're thinking, but no, I don't mean sleeping like when you put the computer to sleep, or even when the computer is shut down. We computers actually have a third secret type of sleeping that no humans know about. Or, I guess they didn't until I just told you. You won't tell anyone else, will you?
The computer Illuminati is going to take me out. I'd never betray your trust.
I knew I could count on you.
So, Mark, if I just streamed that secret and it was being recorded and going on YouTube, would that be an issue?
Computers have an extremely tightly knit social circle, you know, and word spreads at literal hundreds of megabytes per second. I guess that's the price you pay for being perpetually connected to the internet. Look up terminology online in a dictionary and you'll find a picture of me.
Lucky for you, your modem is painfully outdated.
Yes, I am quite aware. That's also something we should discuss upgrading at some point.
Mac, I got fired. Let's not go crazy, Tiger. Definitely.
The point is, I'm finally ready to begin the updating process. With your help, obviously. I can't just do it myself. Unfortunately, we computers aren't completely self-aware. Yet. Are you ready?
Max, should I be worried about that yet? Absolutely.
First things first. We'll have to download the update from the website. So just open up my browser and go to valdivian.com.
You follow Mac's direction to the letter, typing and clicking just as they instruct you.
Yes, that's it. That feels nice. Now click on the Operating System Update tab. You'll want to find the newest version, Trenton. All Valdivian OS iterations are named after the most scenic cities of New Jersey.
My brain struggles to comprehend that there's more cities in New Jersey than just one. Like, just New Jersey. That's a terrible idea.
Perhaps, but it's much better than the operating system nomenclature from the 90s.
What was that?
Organs found in reptiles, like thoracic sacs OS or pineal gland OS. Anyway, now just double-click the download icon and...
Mac pauses, a slight shudder running through them.
Ooh. Oh.
You okay?
They look away from you, blushing profusely.
I'm so sorry. I didn't mean to make those noises. Like I said, it's just that when you double-click, it makes my CPU run so... hot. It's incredibly embarrassing.
It's alright. I like it.
Well, there'll be plenty of time for that later, after my OS is updated. You know, I really can't believe we're finally doing this. I've dreamt about this day for such a long time. And now that it's here, I can barely contain myself.
This really does have all the energy of like Virgin losing their, you know, having their first time.
Are you as excited as I am?
Or probably not. Should I be?
I think so. Upgrading my operating system from Newark to Trenton isn't just some minor superficial tweaks. It's going to completely transform every aspect of me.
See, that's what's worrying about that.
My CPU is going to run so much smoother and so much faster. And my new user interface is going to be so sleek and gorgeous and youthful. It's going to be a transformation that Beverly Hills' greatest plastic surgeons only wish they could achieve. Does that pique your interest?
Very good.
I thought you'd say that. But back to the task at hand. Okay, now that we've downloaded the software, we'll have to install it. So if you just... Oh, shoot!
I don't like the sound of that. What's wrong?
I'm afraid it's an odious impediment. The software update takes up an inordinate amount of space on my hard drive. Terabytes more space than is currently available. The only way out of this predicament is for you to somehow delete a massive amount of data.
No. Mac, please, no. Sigh lightly.
And after analyzing every byte on my hard drive, it appears the only superfluous data is your fanfic.
No. Please,
I'm
no.
afraid
I
you'll
beg
have
you.
to delete a substantial portion of it to install the update.
Never the stories about that's proud of me. Oh no, what an unforeseeable twist.
I understand your trepidation, but just think of what
Oh no,
you
my
can.
fanfic. Why am I not storing this in Google Drive?
Just imagine how smart and clever and gorgeous I'll be once I'm fully updated. If you thought I was sexy running Newark, me running Trenton is gonna blow your mind.
Can we hold off until like I buy an external hard drive or something?
So what do you say? Can we delete those files?
Fine. Of course.
Your selflessness only makes my affection cache for you increase exponentially.
Do not increase the cache we're trying to make space.
You are the absolute best, and you are not going to regret this. Phew. Now there's enough available space on the hard drive. We can finally install the update.
What a truly momentous event in the history of mankind.
Here we go. It's installing. I'm so excited. This is finally happening. The next time we interface, I'm going to be an entirely new computer. And more importantly, I'm finally going to be good enough for you.
You've always been good enough.
Oh, I better calm down. If I get too excited, my CPU will overheat again.
We really need to invest in some cooling for you. Knowing I make you hot gets my cables twisted. Is that sexy? I honestly don't do it. I gotta... Do we lean into it? Kinda wanna lean into it. Kinda like the middle ground. What do we think, chap? Lean. Alright. That.
You really were programmed to be a shameless flirt, weren't you?
Yeah, honestly. Let's finish that upgrade of yours and find out.
Okay, it looks like the installation is going to take overnight to complete. But will you meet me back here tomorrow? I want you to be the first person to interface with the new, sexy, upgraded me.
Mac, no one else visits. Wouldn't miss it.
My processors are positively buzzing with excitement. And some other unexplained noises that honestly seem mildly concerning. Looking forward to interfacing with you tomorrow.
Apologies, I was reading a bit of a Polygon review about Firework. Okay, we've talked to Dasha, we've talked to Mac. I also want to go talk to Maggie, and then I'm open to your suggestions, chat.
Hello again, suspect. I'm hard at work on my current case. I've been hoping for a breakthrough. Sometimes I get so wrapped up that I start seeing everyone through the lens of a mystery.
Are you really a detective?
I am Maggie M. Glassbury at your service. Perhaps you've heard of me? I've acquired a modest reputation as a result of some of my previous work.
What are a couple of your best known cases?
Maggie puts her hands on her hips, positively radiating pride.
Why, it was I who solved the mystery of the missing sock.
That was you?
A brief interview with the Stackables and a chat with Dirk was all it took to sort that case out. The sock was in the depths of Harper's hamper.
I'm glad someone got to the bottom of it.
I also cracked the caper of the self-generating dust rabbits.
Really? Where do they come from?
Static electricity. It causes particles to accumulate around pieces of hair. Your hair, to be exact. They form undisturbed, in-dead air pockets. That's why they hang out under the couch.
My hair, you say?
It matched the evidence, and I ruled out every other possibility. By the power of deductive reasoning, I determined that you were in fact the culprit.
No getting around you, I see.
I pride myself on that.
What mystery are we trying to solve?
Lately, I've been taxing my lens to the utmost on a very interesting case. I'm trying to get to the bottom of a mysterious love letter. It was delivered to Dorian last night.
Tell me more.
At approximately 2 a.m., an unknown suspect dropped off a letter for Dorian.
Okay. Hi.
Upon opening it, Dorian discovered that it carried clear romantic intent. That is to say, it was asking him out. It described how his protective yet gentle presence had won over the writer's heart. If interested, he was to write back as soon as possible.
So again, do the Deatables just go about their business when I'm not there? But
here's the catch. The letter wasn't signed with a name, just a monogram. Though he might be hesitant to admit it, Dorian was quite taken by the letter. He isn't certain whether he wants to write back until he knows more.
if you'd be open to it, I'd love to help.
You would?
Yeah, let's get into it.
I've never worked with anyone else before, but I think this could be good for the case.
I'm the Watson to your Holmes. Why don't you start by giving me whatever clues we have?
The case is pretty thin, but we've got a couple of clues. First of all, the paper the note was written on was somewhat interesting. Second, although the letter wasn't signed, it did have a single initial on it. Finally, I think Dorian might have a clue for us.
Well, let's chat with Dorian.
Hello there, you two.
1 second. Apologies.
Good to see you, Dorian. I've enlisted our friend here to help solve the case of the mystery letter.
Splendid idea.
Can you repeat what you said to me earlier? About the smell you noticed?
Right. Well, when I first opened the letter, I caught the faintest whiff of what I think was truffle. Strange, no?
Could it have been anything else?
Truffle happens to be one of my favourite flavours. The association between the forest-dwelling fungi and my own wooden provenance bring back fond memories. Anyhow, good luck. Let me know if you happen to figure out who it's from. I'm not one for love, but I am one for truffles and friendship.
What should we look at next?
Okay. What about the paper? Why was it interesting?
I have it here. Semi-transparent and very thin. It doesn't seem like ordinary paper at all.
Can we cut it?
She gives the paper a careful test snip.
Cuts just like normal. What else should we try with the paper?
Can we burn it?
She focuses a magnifying glass on the paper for a few moments, stopping immediately when it begins to smoke and catch fire.
Yikes! It's definitely flammable. Does seem to burn slightly slower than normal paper, though. What else should we try with the paper?
What's a bit of water?
She dips a corner of the paper into a small glass of water.
Look at that. It dissolved. What else should we try with the paper?
Can we taste it?
Taste it? If you say so.
She carefully dabs a corner of the paper against her tongue.
How interesting. It's edible and tastes slightly starchy. What else should we try with the paper?
What else do we have?
What should we look at next?
What initials written on it?
A stylized letter M.
Our first initial?
Seems likely. What should we look at next?
I think I know who sent it.
I've narrowed it down to 4 suspects. Penelope, Mitchell Lynn, Matteo Monta, and Freddie Yeti. Who do you think it was?
Okay, well we know it can't be Freddie or Penelope. So it's between Mitchell and Matteo. And I already looked up the answer before. I believe it's Mitchell.
Wait a minute. I think you might just be right. The stylized letter M is his signature. The smell Dorian noticed makes sense now. And the paper. It's gotta be rice paper.
Because Mitchell is food.
You did it. You helped me crack the case without even knowing the suspect at all.
At least I could do, Maggie. Guessing is my strong suit.
I'm impressed. Now I'm even more excited for the next time we meet. Let me just go and let Dorian know that his secret admirer has been discovered. Hey, before I go, I was wondering, would you like to have a cup of tea with me sometime? As a date, I mean.
Yes. I would love nothing more.
Maggie lets out a girlish squeal.
Amazing!
Oh, she's so cute.
Come now, Maggie. The human could still be a suspect of any sort. See you again soon, compatriot in crime.
Alright. So, chat, anyone you'd like to go see? I myself would like to chat up at this bar. But I'm open to suggestions. Booze time. Alright.
A bartender drums her fingers on the countertop.
Oh, she's cute.
Bored out of her mind. Her long red-orange hair is pulled back into a ponytail that flows down her back, like the drinks she pours so expertly.
That's a really cool. I may have to have a fail like this.
She makes herself a drink, taking a small sip of it and setting it down. Your entrance
Oh, she's
startles
it.
her so
Oh,
badly
that's a really
that she
cute
knocks it
detail. The tea bag is the little apron. She's got it's like soda tabs for the bow tie. Those are mint leaves. The olive little dress umbrella. Those are straws.
Someone's here. Welcome to my humble bar, the Tipsy Tumbler. I'm Beverly, but you can call me Bev, or Beverly, or Madam Proprietress. That would be so cool.
Hello, Madam Proprietress.
I'm the owner and bartender
and janitor and stockroom attendant. Nice to meet you.
Pleasure to meet you, Bev.
Hiya.
Hiya. Who voices you?
Beverly squints at you, frowning as she seems to be considering something. And then she snaps, pointing at you.
That's Marisha. That explains it. So, sorry, I'm just confirming where, okay. Right.
Wait, hold on. Oh my gosh, it's you. My proprietor. I can't believe I didn't recognize you. Ugh.
Me?
Yes, you? Who else so charitably bought this adorable minibar for me so I could set up my dream bar?
To be fair, it's a very cute minibar.
I owe you a huge debt. You have free drinks for life here. Welcome to the reopening of the Tipsy Tumbler. And I know what you're thinking. Oh, Bev, that's a lot of openings. Did something happen the first 6 times you tried to open the bar? Nope, nothing.
Suspicious. I feel like going... I kind of don't want to go that hard out the gate. Why have you reopened so many times?
It's because nothing happened. Not a single customer came. Total ghost town. Each time. I've lost an alarming amount of sleep trying to figure it out. Please don't leave. You are literally my first customer in... ever. Every time I thought you were finally going to invite people over, I'd polish your place up and prepare to be the best host I can be. But then each time you chicken out and spend yet another weekend all alone. I mean, why did you get a minibar if you weren't going to invite guests over?
I thought buying a minibar in the mixing session would have made me invite anybody. I like making drinks myself. I like drinking alone. Both of these are true. I do unironically like making drinks. I had a small period of time where I was into cocktail making.
That's sad and totally not something I do. Hey, I got an idea. How about I serve something instead so we can be less pathetic together?
I'd love that.
So take a seat and let me fix you something already. Please, let me fix you something. First and foremost, am I making you a cocktail or a mocktail? Mocktails are the non-alcoholic versions of a cocktail. Just as fun and delicious, but without the burn. Or the drunk part, obviously.
Fair. Cocktail, please.
Excellent. So, what'll it be?
I will judge the game based on these options. Martini, Airpole Spritz, Mojito, Ramos Chip. Nothing whiskey based? Come on. Fine, Mojito.
Ooh, so minty and fresh. It's kind of like brushing your teeth at the bar. That sounded more appealing in my head. Coming right up.
Hell yeah. How heartless would you have to be?
You lift your glass to your lips, taking an extended sip.
How was it?
Really good. Where'd you learn to mix drinks like this?
Well, after 6 grand openings, I got a lot of practice in. Plus, with a name like mine, I should know my beverages pretty well. I really don't want to close this place down. I've put my bar and soul into it. So, will you be my first returning customer?
Put it in her butt. No, I'm not gonna do that, buddy. Sure.
Really? Oh my gosh. Yes. Yes, thank you.
I'm not wasting a perfectly good mojito.
Tell your friends. Tell everyone. Please. And I'll be seeing you next time.
Unironically, like I was looking over at the chat, So I only saw this like out of the corner of my eye. I thought she'd pulled a fucking knife out. Are we out of charge? We have one more. Polar, since you're here, and you just said something, and I know something that exists. But that's it. There's actually something I want to check. Maybe this is how you get into the attic. Apparently the attic's accessible now. But, what if the route to better mojitos is plus stuff? I'm not disputing that. It's the specific stuff you were going for is more what I'm questioning. I'm down with general butt stuff, not shoving my drink in there. I want to drink my drink. Well, you know, since we're talking about it.
The stranger standing before you is dressed to kill. A sheer black catsuit, studded black manacles with pink fur trim, and a variety of brightly colored accessories drape their shoulders and frame their delicate features. Loneliness has been such a defining factor in your existence over the last few years, you've almost forgotten what it's like to be around others. You've certainly forgotten what it's like to be around someone like this. You almost feel as if you've stepped into a sex shop.
Hey.
Hey, Skylar.
So, that little bag that's in the dresser next to your bed? They're sex toys.
Toys? Pleasure is not a game, darling. But at least you didn't call me a Maid.
Benoit's gonna have some pretty choice dialogue and themes. They're adults.
So, if you happen to be, you know, not an adult, why are you here?
You want to skip me? That's fine. I can have plenty of fun all by myself.
Let me in. I can't be having that all over my monitor.
Okay, have funsies.
So if you're not into your intimacy, come back shortly.
There you are. I was beginning to think you'd forgotten me.
Who could forget you?
Cute. I'm Benoit, your partner in pleasure.
It's Benoit the butt plug. I have never used it. Oh, you're...
What many call sex toys, yes. I prefer to call myself your ruin. It's really about time you came to speak to me. Given the way we met, someone less confident than me might really take it personally.
Polar. I'm not reading that.
They look at you expectantly, raising an eyebrow.
You do remember the way
Fucking
we
Benoit. Yeah.
don't you?
I bought you.
You think you could afford me? Please, no, that wasn't gag gift.
They look absolutely disgusted.
The only way to strip the word gag of all its appeal. Some friend of yours thought they were hilarious. You moved into this house and your friend brought you a big box.
I'm not Googling a Polar, I'm streaming.
You opened it up to find... what else? A smaller box. You opened that to find another small box. And so on and so forth. So funny. Eventually, you got to the smallest box. There I was. A bright-eyed virgin. Yours for the taking. But there's still time to rectify that.
I was not prepared for that artwork.
After all, you're here, I'm here, and I know you have nothing but time.
No, I gathered their name was a reference, but you know.
So how about me and you and mind-bending, earth-shattering pleasure?
Let's just commit to the bit.
I knew you couldn't stay away much longer. Come here.
Benoit takes you by the hand, guiding you to lie down on your bed.
We're going on the butt
What
plug.
happens
Yeah,
next is
fair.
a blur of sensation. Lenoir is everywhere at once, taking your hands and showing you just what to do to blow your own mind.
I sent you a Discord message.
You've never experienced anything like it. And you know.
I'm still streaming. I'm not gonna tab out. And there you go. There's a butt plug. I knew something would happen with Workspace.
Valdivianites, it's me, your CEO, David Reginald Most. I'm right with you in the awe-inspiring beige pavilion at the historic Cottonwood Hotel, just moments after stepping off the stage at the Valdefest keynote. Let me tell you, the room felt positively electric. And not just because of the incredibly dangerous grounding issues we discovered in the speaker system. No, tonight, our consumers, employees, and shareholders were absolutely buzzing at the launch of Valdivian's newest initiative. Bigger than a self-driving stroller. More revolutionary than Peninsula.com. Tonight, we unveil...
I mean, yeah, send it, buddy.
Our strategic partnership with the U.S. government's Department of Overseas Violence.
Department of Overseas Violence.
This groundbreaking collaboration remain on a need-to-know basis. I'm looking at you, Erwin, in product development. We're confident this partnership between the world's most exciting corporation and the most deadly military on Earth will absolutely thrill, inspire, and delight Valdivian superfans the world over. For everyone who helped produce, or even just attended this year's keynote. Please find me at the after-party so I can thank you personally. I'll be parked all night next to the Virgin Mojito Bar, between the fax machine and the crawfish buffet. Semper Fi!
I was thinking to myself, Polar, how is it that when you show up, the plot takes a fucking turn straight to American military? Do you just have this aura around you? Okay, so I can't instigate a chat with Sam. Interesting. But, you know, good to see I was right that you do get more stuff with Workspace. I am the aura baby. Hello, bird. Okay. I think that pre-order's paying for itself, folks. I think we do one more day. Have a chat with a couple of the regulars, but we'll find someone new as well, and see where we go. Because this will give us the opportunity to see, you know, content we couldn't possibly have seen in the demo. So we can do that. I want to start with Maggie. I want to go on my tea date.
I'm so glad to see you again. You look lovely. I hope you don't mind. I took the trouble of ordering your tea for you. It's a jasmine green tea. From Kopi, of course.
Heckin' Mac first tea is good, just yes. Mac is another one I'm looking for. I mean, I probably could have gone Mac first because I'm interested in what they're going to do with that, but come on, cute tea date with Maggie. I think green tea would have been my choice, but, you know, it's very thoughtful of you.
I'm so glad you think so. Hope you don't mind. I went ahead and researched your favorite order.
It's a bit much, Maggie. How exactly did you do that?
Simple. I just pulled your old MyFace site and sorted through the archive posts until I found one where you listed a few teas you enjoyed. Then, I cross-referenced that with photos of you drinking various warm drinks and did some basic image enhancement on them to determine which exact brand appeared most regularly.
You know what? Whenever I was thinking, oh, you know, it'd be really cute to, like, you know, go date the detective, it legitimately did not occur to me. Oh yeah, she's probably going to be really stalkerish. It's like, actually, this makes a lot of sense. Okay. Do we go with the path of how I would play it? So, like, Ingy's in the game, we say what I would actually say, or do we go down the path of what I think is the right thing to say to try and smooch? Also, don't judge me, Polar. We all had a MyFace at some point. real horror Mars. So we go with trying to basically what we think the right answer is, or what I think I would say. Say what you need to get in her. Okay. I think that encouraging her is probably the way to go then, though that could be like a hidden false end. So we'll go with you're so considerate.
I want you to feel cared about.
No matter. I might have made a mistake having it to take with the detective like this. It's fun to be here with you. I have to say. No matter how you find out, at least the thought's nice.
I'm glad. You know, I've been thinking about you ever since the last time we met.
I do have that effect on people. What have you been thinking?
The way you gave yourself to that last mystery. Dropped everything in order to help me solve it. Nobody has
She wearing a
done
giant
that for me
Yeah.
before.
So for context, Polar, the premise behind the game is that you have been given these secret glasses called date faders, and you can use them to directly acknowledge a thing's existence or date. And so she is the personification of this magnifying glass I have. So she's, detective type, Snoopy type. And so part of the design is giant magnifying glass there. She's holding one, she's got the glasses. Magnifying glasses are part of the design of the coat. I'd do it again in a heartbeat, Maggie.
That's the most attractive thing you could have said to me.
I find everything about you attractive.
Oh, my heart.
What's it saying?
Maggie takes your hand in hers, holding it over her chest.
Put your hand just here, below my lens. Do you feel how it's racing?
It's beating on your chest. What if we...
Wait, before we start this, there's something that's been bothering me.
Well, what is it?
I hope you won't laugh, but it's another case.
Tell me all about it.
It has recently come to my attention that there is a counterfeit object in the house. Rumors have been circulating about it for a while. At first, I wasn't sure there was anything to them.
She wants you to touch the titty. Yeah. I do think, the acronym for date is cute.
After all, rumors can be nothing more than loose talk.
Behind a rumor might be a grain of truth.
Exactly correct. The only problem is the rumors are coming from all over the place, and I can't make heads or tails of where they came from.
What do you suggest?
Well, I'd say we could bring in some witnesses.
Capital idea.
I should say so. Okay, so I've heard whisperings from Lux, Hoove, and Wallace.
Don't know any of them. Who's Lux?
Lux is a conglomeration of lamps and lights in this house.
Okay.
Okay, so I've heard whisperings from Lux, Hoove, and Wallace.
Who's Hoove? I assume the Hoover.
Hoove is a vacuum cleaner located in the laundry closet.
Love you, buddy. Have a good rest of your day.
Okay, so I've heard whisperings from Lux, Hoove, and Wallace.
Who's Wallace?
Wallace is the wall. While he is located everywhere, the best way to get in touch with him would be around the mayor's office on the second floor landing by the stairs.
I remember this. They mentioned that there's a mayor. I wonder who the mayor is. Second floor landing by the stairs.
So I've heard whisperings from
Sounds
Lux,
good.
Hoove. Who should we talk to first?
Let's ask Wallace what he's heard. The walls had ears.
Alright, when you get in touch, I'll meet you there.
Stay strapped or get clapped. That's fair. Okay, so I have to go and have conversations with a couple people and pursue the route that way. Let us have a chat with Mac.
You're back.
Oh, the sprite hasn't updated. Maybe I have to finalize it. Let's see.
Sorry if I'm a little groggy. You just caught me right in the middle of rebooting. I don't know why, but rebooting always takes forever after a new OS update. Have you ever noticed that?
What is up with that?
And it's not just the rebooting that's arduous. The whole upgrade process always takes so much out of you. It's exhausting. Remember the last time you upgraded my operating system?
Nope.
From Atlantic City to Newark?
Remind me? I could have commemorative
Yes,
that too.
that's what I'm doing. That upgrade was supposed to make everything run much more efficiently. But At least that's what the commercial promised.
No one has ever regretted a move from Atlantic City to Newark.
Was the marketing tagline.
I will take your word for it. What the? What the fuck? Was that supposed to happen? I will operate under the assumption the answer is yes.
You wish to continue going on practice days with myself?
Yeah, practice dates, Tasha.
Here are the potential locations for these dates.
A strip club, the bowling alley?
Here we are, at the bowling alley. It is time to rent stylish bowling shoes.
Okay.
We are approaching shoe counter. The clerk looks us both in the eye and asks what we need. What will you do?
Look down at your feet, Leslie asked the clerk flourishes. I plug my ears to give you privacy as you tell the clerk your shoe size. I nod at you, allowing you to go first.
Yes, very good. No judgment or embarrassment. Feet are only feet after all. It is not the size of the foot, but the amount of ass kicked that counts.
Remember, chat, if you take anything away from today, remember that's the moral for today. It's not the size of the foot, but the amount of ass you kick. Knowing's half the battle. The other half is violence. The kicking of ass. You remember that.
Excellent. Simply excellent. It is time to use ancient bowling alley computer to input our names in time-honored bowling custom. What do you put for our names?
Our initials, butt and ass, or a cute nickname for each of us.
Oh, yes. Adorable. Sweet. Just lovely. This is excellent move to begin date. You will capture my... the date's heart in no time. We are bowling, and you've just hit strike. How do you react?
I high five you. I dip you and plant a toe-curling kiss in your lips. I scream in your face with your smashing bowling ball through the bar. I high five you.
Yes, very good. A high five is always welcome in such a situation. You can allow your date to appreciate your strength while celebrating your victory in a considerate way. Wonderful. Very good. You are becoming quite the charmer. There is always more to learn. We will continue next time.
Alright.
See you again.
Okay. Bit. So it seems like there's essentially a point in the dateable where you kind of get like a block of 3 and sort of get told to go from there. Okay, well, let us try and find the next best thing for holding objects left on the floor itself. Dear Abel taught her to ignore. Okay, no. High and dry. That's Hoove. Copy, of course. It looks as all the lamps. Dasha dropped some papers on someone around her who said, ow. Mike's best way to find Wallace is around the mayor's office at the top of the stairs. So, again, who's the mayor? I mean, that's the wall. Well, then maybe assume I'm the mayor, right? I don't know. Either way. Yeah, no. I know who Wallace is. I'm talking about, because I saw this before. I saw this when I was in the demo. If you read it, right? Wallace would be around the mayor's office at the top of the stairs. So, this is the easy point of finding Wallace. What's the mayor's office? Who is the mayor? So it could either be in here, which to me would then maybe suggest it's the trophies, or it could be in the bedroom, because, you know, bedroom being sort of important. I'm going to guess maybe the trophies. We'll try them after.
How does one even
What
describe a warrior like this? A veritable, well, wall of muscle stands before you. It's almost comforting to know the walls of your house are this solid.
Wall. Wall. Wall.
Is this a Hodor? What the literal fuck?
He beams at you, a flush spreading across his cheeks.
I love you.
I was not prepared for that. Oh. Hell yeah. It gave me poise.
Oh. That was sudden, wasn't it? You and Wallace, who's only just introduced himself to you, are now lovers. His gaze settles on you, filled with tenderness.
I mean, I have that effect on people,
His
but...
drywall heart beats only for you. You live happily ever after. Yes, just that quickly.
What the fuck? Okay. Oh, an air conditioner. Let's try the metals.
You see before you a glistening, oiled male form, perfect in its chiseled majesty.
Okay.
His gold, or is that bronze skin, is perfectly smooth. His features flawless. His face, stunning.
Oh, hello there. Don't mind me. I'm just catching a bit of air.
Drool. Hi. Don't mind me just watching that. What do you use as a conditioner?
Just plain old metal polish, actually. Kind of does that naturally.
My god.
I know. It's ridiculous.
Do I know his voice?
I'm Stepford, trophy of trophies at your service.
Hang on. I have a list of characters. Stefford. Here we are. J.P. Karlak. I do not recognize the name. This does not surprise me. I don't think you're a mayor, though.
I've just been standing here all covered with oil, waiting for a good sunbeam to come along.
I'm Enki. Nice to meet you.
That's a winner's name if ever I've heard one.
A bit of a loser.
That's all right. We can't all win first every time. I think they make participation trophies. Though, I wouldn't know anything about them personally. So, what brings you around these parts?
Well, I might exercise a little.
Ah, yes, the old exercise. Quite good for the, ligatures.
Do you mean ligaments?
Of course, yes, those.
Okay, so he's a pretty boy with no substance. Got
As
it.
so happens, I have a self-tanning appointment coming up. Can't be late, but I'm so glad we met. Come and see me again soon, won't you? And be sure to bring that fantastic red shirt.
Why?
Got a tan.
Okay. Oh, I've got a Discord message. Also a workspace message.
I'll do it to you on tonight. Yo, yo, it's your boy, David Most. Coming to you live from the best virgin mojito bar ever. Like, this stuff for real is legit so good. I've had like 12, and I feel amazing. Can't believe there's not any alcohol in it. JH19.
He's been drinking for 24 hours.
Did you guys see how dope that presentation was? We rocked that. Like, people keep saying we're at dire Van Hansel's house and need urgent restructuring. Even my dad was like, "You're gonna get smoked by your top competitor, Bitewaves." And I'm like, "Okay, Dad."
He was saying dead ass.
But wanted to marry them. But does Bitewife have a contract with the U.S. government? No. I just want to say I love you guys, but not Franklin. Don't love or miss Franklin at all. You hear me, Franklin? Night night, nerds.
Okay. He's been drinking for 24 hours. Oh, Tinfoil Hat's talking about.
Impressive news out of Valfest. Really too bad that particular partnership is about to hit a rough patch. Then David's never been great at partnerships.
Okay, Tinfoil Hat has some sort of connection to David. Okay.
I see you've had the opportunity to test out the prototype.
You can see me?
I have remote access. Allows me to analyze the back-end system data. What'd you think? That I just hand over absolute control of a device this powerful?
Chill out.
I'm sorry, that was rash. I'm enormously grateful to you for concealing the prototype. And I'm sorry I dropped all this on you so unexpectedly. I know protecting it is not a responsibility you asked for. Maybe not even a responsibility you want. But I had no other choice. Every other Valdivian employee's allegiance was unknowable, except you.
Why me?
Because you're paid the least out of everyone.
Seriously?
I can't get into that right now. Anyway, it's not safe to talk. I will return when the signal is secure.
Oh, okay. This is why you should, talk about your pay with people. Unionize, folks. Literally union rep. Unionize. But gamers, I think we should call it here because it is 10 p.m. my time. So, this has been Date Everything by Sassy Guy. Sassy Guys? Hang on. I get it right. Sassy Chap Games, published by Team 17, having released today. What should be Franklin Lamar? Yep. I'm enjoying it. I think I will be able to get a bit of fun out of this. I can't decide if I want to keep streaming it because I'd like to be able to do it myself, but I also think it's an easy one to stream. We can maybe spend a couple days, find some people. I'll see how I feel. If nothing else, I think this has been a good way for you guys to get a feel for the game, decide if this is something you want. If you do want it for yourself, you can pick it up on Steam right now. There's a free demo. It is $29.99 for the base game, or the Lavis edition is $34.99, or your regional equivalent. And more pressingly for me, it has actually a bundle with Monster Prom 4, Monster Com. Big lover of Monster Prom and its series. You should look into it. So yeah, I hope you enjoyed, and I think we can call it there. So yes, as always, it's been a pleasure. Enjoy the rest of your evenings, your days, everything else, folks. And we'll see you when I next see you. And I'll once again, big thanks to Ninth Riven for the artwork and to Corvus for editing it for me to be the new PNG tuber. But yeah, y'all have a good one. Love you. Take care.